last two-day practice. Excuse me. And I thought we ended that part of it as far as 2 practices a day in pretty good shape. Did a lot this morning. We're physical this morning, physical this afternoon. Like how the kids are coming out and how they're competing with each other. And you know, we got 11 days that we kick the ball off, and so we got to, you know, make sure our timing, playing with speed, playing fast, playing physical like we want to, we get all those things accomplished. And but I like the leadership and where we're at.
Center, 3 strong side defensive end.
Well, Jack and Graham, obviously, and then Chris didn't participate the other night, but he's back out there today. So we played Graham and a lot of guards, so today we played them both in there at center a little bit more, but I think we're getting closer.
What's on the scrimmage, Coach, on Saturday? Scrimmage?
Yeah, I thought it was really physical, and I thought how they prepared. We set up the day a lot like the night game for Notre Dame will be, as far as you know, 2 walkthroughs in the afternoon, 1 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon. Just our routine, and really was pleased with how they approached the day, how they approached that night, and then probably the most important thing is how they went out and competed. I think we're close, Mark, you know, but I don't think it's the right time to say this guy's the guy.
You're pretty complimentary of Fitz, obviously, in the running back spot. I know you're saying it out to say who's ahead or not. Is it fair to say Fitz gaining some ground on some other people?
That would be very, true. In fact, the other night on Saturday, it was great to get him back up in the stadium, and great to see him run and do some things that he did, protection-wise, running the ball-wise, and he looks good. Well, yeah, if we're going to get technical about it, Fitz would be the starter.
Can you talk about that battle at center a little bit, and maybe why somebody hasn't emerged yet?
You know, I think both of them have had consistently good days. And at the same time, you know, when Chris Bryant was out for a couple days, we moved Graham into the guard position, you know, to battle there a little bit with Ben. And so, and then at the same time, we give Taylor a little rest in there and put Ben out to left tackle. You know, Taylor's played a multitude of snaps, so, you know, you want to get these young guys as much in pressure situations as you can. So that's probably as much of it, just not saying, okay, here it is.
Yeah.
You talk about those pressure situations, and last week you were talking about getting the quarterbacks ready. Did Shane play in the scrimmage? And
he did. He had hit his finger a little bit, and we just thought it was best. He could have probably. He was throwing it before, but we just decided not to put him in there.
Were there any other injuries coming out of the scrimmage?
No, Darbo got banged up a little bit. You know, you always ask me that, and I usually forget, to be honest with you. But Darbo got beat up a little bit. Don't know how he'll be. Gant got a bruise. Trying to think. I know there's one more I'm forgetting, but we had about 3 guys get a little banged up.
With Shane not participating in the scrimmage, does that settle things at all?
No, because he's participated in every other situational things that we do.
From the highlight.
He's faster and stronger. What have you seen?
I think it's, you know, sometimes it's a mindset, you know, the mindset that guys have. I think, you know, the challenge for him started after, you know, the Iowa game is, you know, I want to get back. I've got to get back. How am I going to get back? And I can tell you, he was here every day, either through rehab, either through whatever they needed to do, and then down here, you know, pushing himself from a standpoint of his conditioning and his mindset.
Is he that far ahead of the rest of the backs? Is
Well, I think Dre Johnson. I think Thomas Rawls had a good run the other night. Justice has had some good runs in there, but I think there's a clear separation that fixes the guy.
What about the freshmen?
Well, I think Davion and Derek. Derek's had limited practice. A lot of those guys finish school when they finish school, and so he hasn't had as many reps. He has a little bit of he had a little bit of an ankle early, so we just have to get him more reps.
With Derek, would it benefit him just to take a full week or 2 weeks off, or is that even an option for the
I
kid?
think our doctors and trainers all feel that he's not doing anything worse to him.
So are you feeling better about that?
I don't know if I feel better. I like how they went about their business on Saturday. And it's just not what they did up there. It's how they prepared to go up there. Because when you go up to that stadium, that's a game day experience.
Brady, what led to the decision to take the team bowling instead of practicing yesterday?
Well, number one, you see what non-athletes we have. No, they've been working hard. I mean, it's 17 days of practices, or 18, of getting after it, and to get their minds a little bit, have some fun. Just seemed like a good idea.